days after he was served with a court order barring him from coming near his father, Cook County prosecutors said Carlton Edmondson murdered the 61-year-old and mutilated the body in the basement of the older man's home. He then allegedly posted several selfies on Facebook, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. During his bond hearing, when the assistant state's attorney said Edmondson was facing a single count of first-degree murder, in addition to pending charges for violating the order of protection taken out by his father on November 20th, Edmondson shouted, "The order of protection is gone," he said, smiling. He is no longer living. He also laughed at the state's attorney's description of how his father's body was found, his skull crushed, and his brain matter splattered on the floor. The outburst had the judge order him out of the courtroom before she ruled that he be held without bond. Court records indicate Carlton Edmondson had been arrested 6 times since September. Matt Uris for CBS Chicago.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here is about a sick-ass man from Chicago who basically murders and mutilates his 61-year-old father, and he killed his dad in the worst way. Now, one have to ask themselves, how can a person kill their own parents? How can you even get that thought in your head? But like I told you, we're living in the last days, and a lot of people say, well, we've been living in the last days for a long time. True, we have been, but things are progressing and speeding up, and much to a worse escalated level, if you will. But now, before, we witnessed so many murder cases. We witnessed parents killing kids, kids killing parents, you know, all kinds of just strange things happening in this world. But the worst thing, not the worst thing, but one of the worst things that you could do is disrespect your parents and ultimately kill them also. You know, and the Bible says, you know, and I'm not trying to preach, but you know, respect in so many words. This is not verbatim, but in so many words. Respect your parents or your days will be long. And you know, so what happened to people like him who not only disrespect their parent, but murder their parents, go as so far as to kill their parents? Where would their soul go? To hell, exactly. You know, and you can look and tell that this guy is crazy, because with that look and that goofy ass smile like that, like he just don't give a damn. That's a lost person. He is gone. His mind has been turned over. It is reprobated, and it's no help from him. Just lock his ass up, throw away the key, or better yet, you know, put his ass in the gas chamber and be done with it, because there's no sense of trying to rehabilitate demons. You cannot rehabilitate the devil, if you will, you know, because the devil is going to be who the devil is going to be. No matter how much you love him, or no matter how much you do to him or whatever, he's still going to be evil at the end of the day. So let me read a snippet from this story, and I will give my opinion as we go. A Chicago man murdered and mutilated his 61-year-old father before allegedly posting several selfies on Facebook, prosecutors say. Now, why do people post all this stuff on Facebook? You know, how you go kill somebody, anything? You know, I couldn't even go and see you killing a damn squirrel, then going to post selfies on Facebook. Like, man, y'all don't have no kind of compassion and no heart, you know. And it's up to the righteous people who call themselves righteous, to call these demons out, these evil damn people that's roaming this damn earth, you know, like a war-roaring lion seeking who they can devour, if you will. Now, police found Carl Edmondson's body at the bottom of the basement stairs of his West Pullman home on Saturday. His skull had been crushed, with brain matter splattered on the floor and walls, and his penis has been cut off. Yes, I said it right. Now, a lot of you are like, yes, his skull was crushed, his body was mutilated, his brain matter splattered all on the wall, and his son also went so far as to cut the man's penis off. Now, it's one thing to kill somebody, but it's a different thing how you kill them. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you shouldn't kill nobody unless your life is in danger, unless you know they pose an imminent threat to you, and it might cause you seriously body harm. Then you have to defend yourself. But I'm sure that this 61-year-old man, his dad, did not cause this boy any kind of harm. Yes, and the guy is 26, but he's a boy. That's why I said boy, not to sound racist or mean or anything else, but you all get the picture, because this damn demon child, if you will, is very sick individual. And I'm pretty sure that his dad wish he had pulled out that night when this bastard right here was created, because for you to do your dad like that, beat his head in till you bust his skull open, crush his head, then chop the man's penis off, you're a sick individual, and I have no love or no respect for a person like that. They need to die ASAP, and we need to contact the Chicago prosecutors and say, can they hurry up and extradite these cases and send this crazy ass heifer from Texas, the one that cut her boyfriend up, send her ass up there and let them all line up for that gas chamber, and just go and throw them, them packs in there, watch them explode, and let that gas get them and go on by your business. Now, his son Carlton, 26, has been charged with murder. According to prosecutors, the elder Edmondson sought an order of protection against his son twice this year, once in August and again in October. So this old man, 61 years old, already got one foot in the upper room and one foot out here on earth, went so far as to go get a restraining order of protection against this evil ass son, because he must have feared his son and knew that his son was trying to hurt him, and by all means, it's hard to even get that through your head where your child will sit up here and want you dead, and you got it feeling in your heart, because this guy went back to the police station twice, and still wind up getting killed in one of the worst gruesome ways I have ever even told a story, So just imagine if that was you. You're a parent and you got to go put a damn order of protection over something you created, your own kid. Imagine how bad you must feel knowing that if this bastard come in the house while you sitting there in your living room, you got your weapon right there, that you might have to kill this son of a what. It's very sad now. It's really very sad, because I'm putting myself in the mind of the old man. He's trying to avoid, because them old people would shoot the shit out you. Like they say, I'm going to shoot the shit out you. I'm trying to put myself in the mind of this old man. Like, what was he thinking, to keep from avoiding trying to go that extra route with his son? Because a lot of them would draw down on you. You're either going to kill them or they're going to kill you. But by this being his son, I bet you, even though he had an inkling of something might go wrong, but I bet he never thought that his own son would kill him like that, or even try to attempt to kill him. I'm pretty sure that the old man thought that his son was probably trying to hurt him, maybe beat him up or something, but not kill him like that and cut his penis off. What kind of crap is that, Man, on November the 20th, Carlton Edmondson was served with a court order barring him from coming near his father. Police went to the elder Edmondson's house over the weekend after Carlton Edmondson's uncle reported that he had seen his nephew inside the house and knew that he was not supposed to be there, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. Now, if that was my brother, and I don't know how old the uncle is, but if that was my brother, and that's his badass child, and I know you trying to hurt my brother, I'm finna forget about you being my nephew. I'm gonna pull that car over, whatever I'm with. I'm gonna call back up too. I ain't talking about the police. I'm talking about the hit squad. And we finna go in there. We finna mop your ass up, because I'll be damned, if I sit up here and let you kill my brother, if I can help prevent it. But I'm pretty sure that the uncle wasn't thinking like that at that moment. But I bet he wished, and I bet he wished, I can't imagine what that man going through, knowing that he seen that boy over there. Yeah, Carlton, the son, that boy, seen him up in there, and then his brother wind up getting his brains beat in, skull crashed, mashed in, and his penis cut off. Imagine that. You seen the killer up in there. I just don't understand people these days. But when police arrived, the younger Edmondson answered the door, and when he asked about his father's whereabouts, he said the older man was at the hospital. Assistant State's Attorney Julia Ramirez said during a bond hearing on Tuesday. Carl Edmondson's body was found beside a Bowie knife, a circular saw, and a concrete capstone, Ramirez added. And the concrete capstone is what he used to smash the old man's head in. That's nothing but rage. That's nothing but hatred. This guy has stopped being his son, and his mind had been turned over to something else very evil, because only an evil person can kill somebody. Then only a damn demon can go so far as to mutilate them. It's different levels to it. Now, the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office determined that Carl Edmondson died of multiple injuries from assault. Investigators also found a black jacket that appeared to be the one the younger Edmondson was wearing when he posted to Facebook on Saturday. In the photos, Carlton Edmondson holds a cigarette and grins at the camera with what looks like blood spatter against the white logos on the jacket, the Sun-Times reported. During Tuesday's bond hearing, Carlton Edmondson appeared to mutter and ran throughout, prompting Judge Stephanie Miller to order him out of the courtroom before she ruled that he be held without bond. The bond hearing shouldn't even been going on anyway. What the hell you gonna give this bastard a damn bond for anyway? But this is what the Sun do, and show you that his ass is really evil. He yells out, "Not guilty." Carlton Edmondson yelled, according to the Sun-Times, "It wasn't me. It wasn't his jacket." While Ramirez was describing the charges against Carlton Edmondson, including a single count of first-degree murder and pending charges for violating the order of protection, he yelled, smiling, "The order of protection is gone. He is no longer living." And it says a few more things, and I will leave a link to this website where they tell the story in more graphic detail. I just don't want to say the whole thing because it goes on talking about a lot of other things. But we live in a time now where everything is pretty much going to hell, if you will, in the handbasket. And what you have to do is keep yourself grounded. Every day you remind yourself, I remind myself, what it is I need to do. What's my purpose? Who is for me and who is against me. Because the moment you let your guard down is the moment you can get your head cut off. You know what I'm saying? The moment you stop being careful and being cautious is the moment something that can happen to you. Now, true, you cannot prevent everything, but you can prevent a lot of this stuff. See, when he knew his son was about to trying to hurt him, if he got that feeling, even though a lot of us try to ignore it and dismiss it, but for him to go the second time to get an order of protection shows that he had some kind of feeling that this boy might try to hurt him. And what I would have done, I would have went and got me the biggest gun I could find and put them all over my house. Biggest guns, let me get it right. And put them all over my house. So if you step your ass in here, I'm finna get all about you being my son. And the way you came in here, I'm gonna blow you right back out there the same way. It's sad you gotta say it like that, but it's better you than me. And I'm sure you all feel the same way if it was your child. Are you gonna sit there and let your sweet precious baby kill you? No, you're gonna defend yourself. An ant would defend its damn self. A cat, a dog would defend itself. What do you expect a person to do? But like I say, the old man didn't know that this was going to happen, because I'm sure if he did, he would have tried to, seek other steps or other means to deal with this problem right here. But let me know what you all think about this situation right here. This is what I tell people all the time. Just because you kin to somebody don't mean you family. Just because you share the same blood don't mean you think the same and are the same. Everybody has their own mind, their own free will, if you will. And just like if you have people in the family, some of them might be Christians, some of them might be good, upstanding people, nurses, doctors, humanitarians, activists, and you might have the other side of the family, just evil, thugged ass people who don't give a damn about nothing, and basically just use people, talk about people, hurt people, are very violent people. So just because you come from the same bloodline does not mean you share some of the same traits in life. So remember that also. In the moment that you get an inkling that your child is thinking about hurting you, you need to nip it in the bud right there. Either keep their ass away from you or do what you got to do. Because trust me, if they telling you certain things like I'm going to kill you, I'm going to do this and that, you need to take heed to that. And one thing you don't do, you don't let your children disrespect you. But this guy was an older guy, and who's to say if he was a young man, the guy probably snuck up on him or anything. It's just a very sad situation. And, it's hard, and when you hear stories like this, it makes you really wonder, where is God? Even though I'm not saying it ain't God, because I do believe in the Most High, but why do stuff like this happen? And that's why that's what gets me. Like, why do stuff like this happen? Is it a lesson for us to learn, or just is it just your time to go? It's just sad situation all the way around the board. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like, subscribe. Till next time, be cautious, be aware, and listen to your intuition, listen to your conscience, because a lot of time your conscience won't lead you wrong. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. I'm out.